a does say Omo to Aban. And Oman to Aban, I can guarantee you say out of that 41,000, at least 30,000, 35,000 NPP for.
Ebe to Aban
Into a problem. We have a lot of work to do, and I genuinely believe, say, the next election India will get your seat in the back. Seat in the borrow mukeke, because we need a Black Man West that from inception. We need Hoda until we are first time. They are born once you correct your mistakes. Near unite as a party. Some of us near shed. Near say no. In Tokwani be over. CIA presidential primaries.
Yes.
What people don't know is say come together as united party. By the time maybe do constituency executive election, a bit me affecting electoral area, a bit me affecting region, national, parliamentary, a bit me affecting. Only so be over because of this presidential election. It do the main general election 2028 on to Aba. That is why some of us we are preaching unity.
Okay,
because we need unity.
Because so we should figure say what momo ya ebra wampani dada John Ejekunko for launching a patriotic institute.
Yes.
NPP headquarters no. What can say we started from 2020 say obi a winning elections by that huge margin 2016 na yaba 2020 was see the votes no CCT na as a year hunu.
Yes,
we should have seen it coming. Until no enye bibi the best 2024 nemu na badada.
Yes,
the started 2020 vote no so by drama so it mo say a classic example.
Yes,
na me worry mu say sekenipa no turnout no kosoro ena ke lose you dey ke hu.
yes,
but turnout no dodo na afi yankofo no mo maamba no bi gidi say ye bre ho ase.
yes,
na ye no mo kasa.
yes,
na obi ase ye panicho say yes right through our commission or our mission mo find name aye nyina enche then sambre mo ambigidi say bibi bitimi esi nana once again akwaba
yeah
nene mati say
well no nke ya chia na me hu ro ni nti afa
nana patres wakoma no awakoya no fom kakra
say mo no sheda
yeah and rodi patres so kasa so na menhwe no ma kasa so na menhwe dem bra
abasro roni mo ni pakesi na I
swear they were super suppression.
I said, "Na kufu ado ni obi owa."
When kufu nam. Anyway, na never been a cost ukrum. And minim say na we follow any kakra dia. New York, the elections mayoral
following but metna New York.
Yes.
Me cut na na I could grab a friend a coach. Mayor coach or chair as mayor.
Okay.
Junior Cocrebia. Now something no be happen.
No, Jewish. Okay.
Mayor coach. And if you're not Bibi by if you see in a film,
I can't buy.
Or no to buy and me fee or no not Giuliani. Trump Giuliani. Mayor in New York City there. One common day, and now on politics and so day. About one so could ye a month for 2 about ye two a coin. I think say if I can now ban share a denny trim no, and the Basham in Naya coin. Sam ye 2 above. Ronnie can't your battle once a week. San common of God, ye me. At the Cruntia Abananko Yama ye need
what qualify
Nano Dr. Baumia Casano Yesi wako pacho Ibinum tiko pai na ahubrasi ye tiasi yasin to me na UPS for MPP. Ye tiasi no ye dia hubrase ene di digital me ye jumama oman. Inti no tumi ne bedi ensem no na se bibi ko chiae ena nsunsuan so nyina akire se ya wonti ena manfo anto aba. Na wahu saa so my phone running and me pray hanka send your Jimmy a while to Nanko Betty.
Dabi.
And vice versa.
Yes.
Inti say na ye hu ya mfum so obi na say ye penny na e pachawa. Omfum ye. Me bona maso bebre. Kana for so when da sudi ye hu yawa. E chopan kwa na be ma wan kuma aba fom. Because nukure wo mse wo ye hu deda. Se nia na eba no na enye. Nti ono onkoto ma won. Nsusu ana ebufu nti wa nto amaye. But ye to abakọ ye nim. Eno dem se ya adesua abafufu amagana fo. Se ubu afu nipa no kra no a ye to aba no kọ ye nim. Daachi nti. Enye nre nti. Nre nti ne de ye de hwe suban. But daachi de ye de hwe hihye. Ona me tell. Yes. Na ebia ye suban so de sakra ye bem ma de yi. Yeah. Hihye so de ni daso e badaye sani amani na kabo nti ya botre ene se enyama ye ho ne te Ghana fo ase bibia na ye Ghana fo Ghana nti ena party no ye te Dr. Danko no mti ye party oya anti ne se Dr. Danko nti o eti se Ghana fo nti kenkan ne brofo choro ni nsem okekan ya na odwin me ne wo ho mra ne ye nwo yen eno bi ena sisi ye de edi party ne inti me kasi so se sade na Dr. Baumi aye no aboa papa
aboa hu
bebre
chopa na opa ye no
because ejuju nipa a chopa ena ono no ne chopa na opa ye no na eya hobrasiem utumi hu se firi ne kumam enya bosrem ka enya ni trimu aza menka bi keke okano ochire ase ona me yeah ochire ase nti ma hu se firi ne kumam ankasa nti eno no ena me no bigidi se okama me
okay
bigidi se okama roni bigidi se okama o
me okama me pa
bigidi se okama nipa bebre enya obi ana sabi
okama me pa
obinya sa akwan ya betina radio so nti bigidi pa ye toso abasa no afi de dempa na esi yeye esi Ghana ene Ghana focus kono ade ba ko a esi mitrim na nsen in fact I mienu emri bi etwa mu me kotena Metro TV me kono na BBC okwa bisa sa asem timi bisa ni nya Randy nkai ni pakwa na me no wo program so but ene Randy na no host
yeah
let me see ye ka economy ase ne say ye ka economy ase ne say if say ye kan tra okodom na okobisa ye maame no say economy ase ne say I'm telling you imwaya ebeba no enya se wafomo but
one understanding no
and you might realize say nya oti abemu and out to opposition now this is economy enya sa no this
yeah
until you be doing the wrong things sadri na see the asasem na see the quadri yet also abato ni mfaso ni say ukoto aba se be enya na akufuado eni na busuafo nti ena ukoto aba enya obra akufo eni na busuafo nti ena ukoto aba eye wa unkanko obusuafo nkanko umpotem ukrom umai eno ma dwen ye fade to aba sakasa no ye nka mani penkai nti ya na manfo de hini yawo o kai se me kopre MP wo o kai ko sa
yeah
the strategy am use ye na sometimes no one say my mantem sometimes na party no so ni embu emu se wa be pre no o person pre no bra strategy obi use ni se emfa no ho se obeko me so me hwa de na me na hwa ye de bewe me
it is all twin so
no officer guvado ye ni anti sa kasa me aya na manfo refuse me stum party ya chepa ya no refi ntimi so ya ahobra se ne abotrenti ntimi the strategy bi by obeka ya 2020 ana na kuvado se yenko ye referendum nto abase ehwe se ebetumi ama ya to ama ana me dem ye no campaign bitwa sticker poster nkitin and I'm a debunk for pona me campaign. Uni mani moya nanko for the my yen yanko to namo BCCA.
Sessing perception.
Yen yanko to abanamo there be yen because 1 9 this if I come at home trim say MPP 4% G to me 2 na yen so yen ye bibia e betre say ade na ye no ne mfa so ni nti obia mfa niti engim ne yanko yanim nti nipa na dwen ne say ye beji afa individualistic approach to yes sade no ne de to abawo nti si nipa 40 bibi 1000 so ko ye survey wo on terms here ankra binti no anto aba enye economy na ye kan wasem na asisi e chirichiri mu no enye no ndi no o say economy nso ko bisa na on tumi nkyerase besi ne nkofo because o economy ni nye ko bisa na say ase ne sen
but no what local
mumwe lines no na mu ni sanko mo ni o man ni sanko in my experience in these things I do so beside in famfa baby famra
Meba say be busa running war.
Okay, because metro what country as see bisa sa question near chirichiri mo mine tis ade na.
Meba say me busa running fa say yakoto aba. Na wo hwe ablekuma who ablekuma dey? Ablekuma West. Na wo hwe previous elections data wo ho the yenya ne baby be hu ye. Now untim kase no ye isolation but across the country. Na chese party ye bibia anko yi.
Bebre.
Yeah, I was see Timinya who Brassen ye jitum.
Near Chirichiri.
Jordia Corsano, Dr. Bamia Abba Patcher will say, dear, yeah, uncle, you are more fancy, and give me another opportunity, and never be a year, no, in Kui, a baby, yeah. Said there's a party for Jitum, and just ask them no, near carry some message across to the grassroots, say. Senate
of course you need remember I am for me
sir that says the memo will be a mabo it's a question say man ba ma no
I am man say the can obi obabo bia no makodi edro into make up
but
when they feel say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia the okan there okasa ye pa me kra minim so obekaya early days no social media me be apology
yes I remember
Ghana for fire burning chain uhim pa Ghana for omo pe MPP for asem uhwe John Mahama votes the president Mahama he votes from 2020 to 2024 and shut down cost rule a cost rule by I think 100,000 pe despite the cost near Ghana no a cost rule by 100,000 about 18 million people they register somewhere to about out of the 18 million only about 10 million they are called to abano. So utimu say omo man to abano majority of them no omo pay MPP for asem. Uhwe uti the man for come say oh mu MPP for munjai de mu sisi ade first na man for bofu yen before election there mu yempe eno afido mu start so mu yedin hwe Ghana se Ghana first start so mu yedin na omo kan you Matthew you are in trouble. After election they feel uti the cost super Ghana for omuhumi aroni na mu party then na muye mu party ni then na muye munjai de muye no that means omo catch and say you back together omo ma another chance but see omo problem they say I say ye destroy ye ho ye suban ade na mu yesa now they are not complaining because omo say ni aban mu so they will be measuring NDC not us okay the omo pay free and honey say be ye kabum ni aye back because my catch am for say MPP apart from MPP members, any delegates, any core members, no, the average Ghanaian, no, on share that name say, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and Kennedy, and Honorable Kennedy, and Honorable Brian, and Wyndham Hussey, and Yaya campaign, and saying, they don't know the real issues. Your back can't share one say MPP4, so be Tima.
The MPP4.
That's the word they use, MPP4. So they put all of us in the same basket. Say, Koyema. DMBia ekom yema inia ekoyema kena ekoyema inia anko yema weya anko yema inia inti Ghana for ne de omuni man say MPP4 that is why important say we have to put ourselves together inti a good say the way I DMB or apologize here, no. I say yes, so at the constituency level, no. Yes, you me call round. Near a coso, I apologize. I don't think so. Apology. I say sutra. Ubekaya 3 years ago, 2 years ago, before me Prime Minister Nikwano, me statement be it's still on record. Say apathy is more dangerous than John Mahama.
Yes.
Go and check. Me can say apathy is more. Because to me, no, apathy is more dangerous than John Mahama because it's the apathy that made us lose the election.
Yes.
Omo can say there be the woman catch me that I'm reef. Omo catch me that I'm reef.
Now you don't care. What's Oma catch you? No. Why ne more?
Me reef you if I to carry me, I can't the same view.
About the minimum the tree. But me church I make us I want to train as a train at home.
If you are
fire home
Yaudie.
I don't know apathy.
The bill in
but it's close to what
it's
you want
close.
to say.
Yaudie.
A apartment and Nancy Chichi.
More, I think you're close.
And they are more dangerous than John Mahama. We hear report results nearby and they are clear. Into a see a coso, that's la a part amount for show. Because the bureau still a young woman. Up to now, you shut down reach out.
Yes.
And I feel say because no, see, and the focus in ya could jina presidential prime minister. Into me fear and they say, by the time we are no, now you're too late. Into a sense, see, na presidential prime minister cost no can. I say at the constituency level, no, if you start some years up agenda and any sub program, no, near cost near Palm fortune.
Nana Eka, you be for main fan say definition of economy, no.
Yes.
Now we be our idea.
Yes.
Me nimpen for be mammy for be the dim coma or be so the local economy ni say war per scholarship will be a maneba. Cindy will see bray away. That is economy.
Yes.
That is the problem we have.
The problem.
Scholarship no way. No.
And you're be any obedience.
There be penny movie so a be also a timber merchant. Timber. But the concession here be said the renewal of bread 1 yard yadi or also economy no.
God, Mammy can't say me chair. Mammy can't say me chair. MPP mu. Anytime NDC wa buy mu. Unti say MPP ni member bia be ya attempt say okope fire service, okope police, immigration and also okope ejuma da. Obeka cho say or train ama na ban ya eden aba. Nti yes ana numbers no it is growing big on us. When you say MPP yan wa buy mu no. Still ana NDC for opportunities. Me was 8,000. Me application from NDC members almost page.
Of course.
NDC, whether MPP are buying more, they will still push to get opportunities.
Which is good.
Into no, your members to me the advice my mom say, Sisi and you say you need a buying mom, but they should also push to get some opportunities. And yes, sir, you mistake near see a train, ya buying banner. Now for expectations now by more.
And
now pressures now by doors no
you'll be overwhelmed.
They will be overwhelmed. It will feel the same thing I'm no overwhelmed. It will be definition of a community say my support the MPP, my buy by power into scholarships may be police may be. Meanwhile, a police slot near 1,000 more than 10,000 people will apply. It will be on a definition of economy, and I agree with him. So the economy there we have to be very careful how CB defining the word economy. Will be on the definition.
Yeah. Nana, I feel member also be mine.
In fact, one am a day back. You said me refi.
And yes, she.
Then put an air can.
That ye kika a quack fast. Bubusa say Dr. Baumia Apacho, and my party Nino. Said the city me carries idea no along. Manko for NTS. Said,
as a man, I'm a refi, but why back home? And he said, need the kind. MPP for say, bet you to more. Michelle. A polling station for Nibi. Usweria how for.
Okay.
Now me can't sing. Me can't bedroom because me person me compare. Me party. Me buying. Party. A free polling station. Eco national chairman. Obi any honoma to me can say okaunti ni area lusuya.
I agree with you.
From the polling station to the party chairman national, nobody can claim say on count any lose. So your polling station, Ronnie, Nana Fredia, Gordon, ye pray MP, and now Obeji no your friends say important microphone huska when who near all day who you want he what they are two nitrim and another ronika no Ghana and now bona guy Ghana for you deep and not some
road the kind
sa level no it was there constituency for same story now they work on Juma no aboso ya yo nadmo ya yo we then how they brave beefy and your party for one important more constituency no and then how the brave one man who say oh sumo and then now yeah ma one who say oh sumo when you brave prayer man you maba ama mebunu nanya bi and then and yen nanado adwen ho aka say ne ye the 500,000 jobs ba. What did you do to create an additional
125
to add to not from the 500
to add to the 500
because if you are in a calculation no it do more no if you nipa 5,000 me wa nipa an extra 5,000 or else when you do until then also yeah to reach out to them wakoji board membership me board nibi somebody should challenge me. What did you try to do to reach out to people? Party for me, I'm a party member. Let's deal with party executive. Let's deal with the executives. Executive from polling station all the way up. Yenin to me. So we have a response. Sadia no ekosu here, and I want a discaba, and I want a beshebe, and me here we. Muya sagana for be who bium. Ntinyasa. Yenny ochna ne one ebeba besum Ghana for who say MPP and a to me crying on my economy
meaning parliamentary candidate we watch report be watch was say on the day of election a crowd the current category be was some hono omukọ efuma no homachi on the election day no contem by bed 9:30 10 on my befi on ba beto aba was it that no okọ ye du ho no otwam wo ho odu na omu nyina atete omo ankwa efuma no pa no omo ankwa homachi omo tete ho elu okọ ye no san ba wo twam sa nti osafe bo be 1 2 omo da so te wo ho elu ka che ni nua se
ade na se
won kwa ku so mo se na omo nkoto aba na interesting ni nua no polling or defense
executive
no we delegate o ma so mo from delegate we delegate ana ka chomo na ma akwa fuma ho ma chama me jam ba kwato aba no omo se omo nkoto aba no ana o se ade o se wuwu nua MP the prime minister no ye hu scam ba che ye wono otu ase ana oba no otu ase na ye kwato presidential mo se ye ntu the fit ye tia ye nkoto aba no was peace no had to go to them.
I'm telling you they are good. Sasika sem. Mika your friends sa
yes
no Nkofo so yintia won kan no ento.
Na wo ka what referred on the cat one yes.
Nkofo kan si yintia.
Really?
I'm telling you. Mo pota ma ya aveno ha ya. Me na me door to door, me na mu door to door. Inti no say yan party for no polling station all the way to national chairman. Say yan sakra anyantum say subana esese ka kasa na be mana sesa e bibia because say me na roni hu no kasa na afridia na den na owe mesaka because ana party niti na so wanka if you say nyehwe na to aso nti esese ka say nyamuadi no eninko yenko ye chinsan ko pointi na wo yesi dey bi yenko ye nimbati yenko ye nimni ye nsakra ye na eko afi yenko abem
okay
from the president to the if there's anything like that the lowest level appointment a free presidency say yama appointment ubi e chirichirim e wo kwan ye fa so du so ye
me no ya adwen
if we say akwanya baaya uyema oman nsa ka bia na enna na meka se me di chairman obi bisa me odi bisa me se na den na wo ye ya odi bisa Machirichum is a so near Bessonia and so means Utumika because 2 years media. Anybody a horsey and finance and found someone. Until there's nobody. Now you say, Obiano the minister say on their own patrol.
And your arrogance.
You see, you don't talk like that because a man for pay was a man be binti. The pay was a man, what carry BBO. You may be your baby. You had authority and opportunity, so Obesakra. One, you bet me appoint theatre. Me, I'm saying, say, I'm sure I'm guilty somewhere. Obi infantry, Nian can was him. Maybe I'm a child power honor. If we come, I want it to happen.
Hope you are sending me a DVD
because it's a serious matter.
Indeed, a happening. Now a branch and no way appointee. Some people move and yes, you
appointee.
A crabio.
President, that's all your messenger.
A crabio and now a war. Sad move Snapchat. Now when you ask a crabby, see dine. Ned dine we see no Snapchat. It's and there or time. Now would be good for you have this year. I was Snapchat. Maybe I have a body natural.
And I didn't see
it. MPP time.
MPP time. Maybe I'm missing me. We have a cocoa bishop making this year. Everybody natural. Or sit down now. Now I'm never and the cement and 20 and the 20 bags bar now and you painting one not BPR. So they saw it live on Snapchat. Meanwhile, what's a body purpose? Meanwhile, will your local boy will be anymore? Say I will get anymore here. And right here, I don't know what told a Gary beans do and now by Bamka Caribbean, all of a sudden the wooing or being as a means then. But
my scan, no, my scan,
baby, I'm not good.
I can't remember mechanic say. As if you leaders no,
I said, what can we be
because police station for no, Yansho Musuye. Mamma example, Yansho Musuye. Because over years no, omu feel say, odi oba, feel mu. Inti the only time omu so menyao, primaries. Inti oma imagine say odi primaries per the other mami, odi we mami many way a contract. Sana police station
we cannot continue
like that. Halfway. Mamma good example.
Okay,
a good example here, His Excellency Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Mekaise last year, in fact, was some can say on the campaign, no, God willing, to be the president. Obama every constituency 10 slots.
Yes,
I think, sir, 10 slots no is too low. Mami explaining chemo.
Okay,
we should be able to go back and say, sir, Yabema slots they go all the way to the polling station, so that the polling station will say, Miss Miye Juma Dendema party now. I can also get a reward because yes, will be a polling station. Why ye Juma party so be a onim se on ye Juma party no obo se ono ono nam no she police uniform ono na no nya immigration me one onim se akwa we no one boa party no nti ade na enoba sa no sa no ko se no ba sa e bia wo na we nya sa
if I come up police station in why you Juma dende no it instead of 10 slots no me dey come make say yeah expanding no me enka say because you see
a police station almost so mo GDA say party no ya neglect omo difficult some so menya bibi inti you come up with a system say moving forward no we'll make sure say we'll reward the polling station members.
I think say Patriotic Institute no e wadwuma ye because say e kwakoye reward system.
Yes,
say obi na beboa me yaba inti no necessarily wo mo na say ya reward omo a question we say say enipa do say the kwoto aba yi e presidential private kwoto aba.
Yes,
around the first who able the first 500,000 but you got more than you need about 7 million people to win the election. Who concentrate on just the 500,000 or more to about what about the 6.5 million?
No, but
don't they also deserve something?
No, you see, it is your core base. Okay. Core base no the communication no call out. It is our core base no on your happier. Obeka check the average Ghanaian say people can do so that Obesa party no. So your core base for no, if you're able to take good care of them, so or drinking spots, or call a drum, or call barber shop, can say a man for and MPP who send Bonia, obey defend the party no. But so core base na kasano say your man ko ye mana. na so ko jom na se ka party no sema or so make me America party no ka me be mu no ka me nya ahwe so we have to take care of our base first.
Na time na sa de buy say
good question because Ronica and the main person me sakrem kakra.
Okay,
and I think say Bibiana me sakrem akono na o pejai ubisa asimbi so nipa 7 million to abama wa na se yimu 500,000 per ema wa ejuma 6.5 million then when they won't come out and vote and on a toy into the focus should not be say ube pejuma ma apart from that MPP ye hwan and I say adwin pobe ne toatoa bro for my philosophy be cry ye peja omina ma ankrankra ye ne ono pe nti se me na pese me shishe microphone na akwanya ebe ne wo no ma ebe ma me etumi akoshishe microphone adwuma eno ya said de no Rofu mo baka creating opportunities ya said de no enye ya said de si ebe fa nipa kohye aban adwuma because aban adwuma no ye kakra ena aban adwuma no ehia won ye kra nimde na won wa ye sa adwuma no nti won kra sa nimde na eno nti na na kufuado e force se esese school kono yebuem nti no memfa fi bia me ha obi otumi akosua na ade akonenim no otumi ewura bibia na chede wo na otumi aye adwuma me de na ne se esese ye kasa ne ye ne ye ekire ye mpanimfo se party ne ba aban mu a yen hihye ma akwanya ba ma obia tumi ye ne ope nti enya aban adwuma ena esese ye di ekire but rather o man be peja na wo wanya kwan ayo ade me kai 2016 campaign Satan na me di vice chairman Eastern region ena ye chiche mu se zone nti me zone fi nsawam ekopue kade akwati alliance edu krobi so wo adeso echiwo
okay
me kai di na me na ekopue penifo mi no bi so na ba ko nyen kenten na ba ko nti won di nkomo na mse o me ba MPP nkomo also ye de o high o MPP for na mse na MPP for the na se mo so mo ye campaign bi mai nti nse mo amode be ko no mu kura bia na and also kasa e bi ti na mse na kufuado si o de bibi by a friend one district one factory nti wo do wefu ise na me bi sa o se den na modo papa na no onye nkenten no odo entrowa odo ebru na am se banchi se minkai third one but sa ne ma me minkai na am se na hin na uko wefu ma mabuna hin na ode beko akoboa wa ma wado wefu osio se ni papa mu pa de ohia mabunu be enum akoboa na manado na hin na okofu osi manko kra na otwum no meko nansi enum apuso ani nsia eto de binso na majema ho me be na nsa but say no kan na me say ode na ode nwen kenten o say na me say mabunu no so betumi a kire won say na nwen
kenten no
o say na me say na one district one factory na no
no
my point is as see a dis ankomo no na ye polling station 40 ase say so na do afuo ewo
krobia sokra
se me achim krobia bo
and fa kwa
mine udo himai minia duke obi MP wo himai fanti akwa south so na udo afuo wo himai a se afuo no menja africa na so
himai no munya galamsey no ho
ye galamsey hadwin was area
okay
ana unu na mza also esese mom ne yakase so afuo na udo a ma ubani njai eno wakoni school se school no kokosia agrika onfa mbe peja wafuo no na ye mo ye mfa bibi mehye mo amafuo ne mpeja enso onyai emrambe ejuma ministry ona mchen see eno ne opening up of the economy internet say ye economy na see ye di hu nkomo ne ye kirikirem na efree bebia na wo ka examples na mine fatu hu na od mine sa na tie wo form but esisi ye sakrem ne ka nia esese eye me to be the chair microphone na yes na afi ono ka obeti aswe me bisa penim bi me money dey so mpesa bibisa say mo penso no di MP 69
okay
bibisa say mo penso who could the MP no yankoto so aba osi is there na buy osi me hwe say me ko no na me ni mpanimfo e wo the constituency or constituency inti me ba want to me FM God na e penny na penny na ko ide me ne wa unim say metumi aye adwuma no ade kronti me ba God no ne say ono important ha nyina obia ba ne ho
okay
ono no hwe obia so o na adwuma obia ya na adwuma so oni onim say ne won ne neti ono no ye penny na makoro ni ho ono so no hwe want to me TV so na movement TV and also
nedi nkomo
nti ewi ase no won ate ye ho ase no afre ne nkola nyina no ne police station for no o si ne ye ne na Afridia na eko nti mun talechi ni hia mo bia mo mehume ono so oho no osma won ko ye meda no if so won nim so ono so oho ma won and when the some party no PP time Progress Party time ebipu PFP UNC time JJ Rollins no we be say hanam na de bae and etuetu ankrofo ne bento ne sa ne man 92 and say ne man but some ready the koshe won enye because ye nyi apa ho si say no asisi yen ayehwe ne solve problem
wonim wo kan ho wa ba me ho me na me hwe potemu asin
yes
wo free me ho na call roni ho
yeah
wono so say ama wa approval afi bi kwa yenye contest bi e ma so enti wo na ye pese wo ko men wo mu didi
yes
say ukonya bibia opportunities bia
me ba be prayer ma
o be prayer ma yinyina
yes
roni so wo mu didi
yes
ba say no ye betenya wo mu didi
that is where
roni betenya wo mu didi ana
na roni kan
because say no se nipa kwa omo ka yen
no problem
and no na roni kan but you see I throw it back at you say the only solution and see a becca sankomo ye di see di ni bedwam ye di no kona obi beka so na
o me na maka na nse yo said
but nsisi ye jai
o me na maka na nse
ben ye kan
say abofo badam
na paja
ai
ana ojo so fa ko a
ada ebu ehuro na me busa na ehuro kwa ye de ya ehuro ebie
na nsen asem atete no enu mu bie na ye nsafu
ai
but no na bie enu nti na hoden nje ehuro no eba chance na ado
ampa
na nsen na nche na toxic but it is so crucial
it is
say mindset no see a sakra no see a strengthening for na tumi abedi won nsem eye delegate for no say wo to aba dwin ayele hu agete hu niama hu dwin nkola na eba no don't think about ne ngbe nkom ye yo
na won so koduru ho a na wadwin wo bia
ho wo wasa de anyesa ye tu
sa Ronnie yanko
no kra wo mne eno de ebe difficult
but
yes ebe difficult wo mu say abrofu ba don friend checks and balances me feel say one of the mistakes ya ban ye and say there was no checks and balances especially on appointees my memo example
now can boko say
I say me can boko
debi so asem kan
na
me Ghana
me no ohwe role I'm playing in the last 8 years me national chairman Stephen in team ne special assistant so I understand problems now within the party I contested for parliamentary candidate, an aspiring parliamentary candidate. So I understand the grassroots and the politics at the constituency level. And I also served in government as the deputy managing director. So I understand all the 3 areas everybody is talking about. Appointees nibi. Appointees nibi. Yen muse no o kan boss virus. Ono no hwe loyal ladies. Onim say bibiba so otimi eden otimi boa loyal ladies. Me Ronnie me boa the whole Ghana but obi anim say definitely na Blake my west so na me boa because some are party members. But if you mo appointees ni mo na there's no linkage to anywhere. Or you didn't buy no apart from Nendam for 4 and in the bush for no on boa ubia.
Jamad nan trickle down.
It can trickle down. On say no. There's no checks and balances. And can see making sure say every month, every appointee be no ebia we shall region where I say region for the first say assume see and then this week contractors now more no or move free region has say and also move. There was no checks and balances. It be brave and trickle down. We share history now. Most of our parliamentary ambitions now. Almost the end trickle down.
Because we say
Obeko contested, and no crown no seven a bet trickle down to only baby or contesting. So in moving forward, I see making sure say there will be proper checks and balances on the appointees to make sure say me I was greater. I was part of the finance committee. Mobile party no. So no kasa ni ono any direct linker. Obi antimi buano. So I said party making sure say some of these mobile party no. All the agencies. All the appointees no. For example, Gordon, Obua MPP or area ha near power. I see making sure say one of the appointees near the Ubeshan as say a Juma na Obenya will handle. I say call Gordon ho. I see any data of all the mobile party and how we are going to empower them so that I bet trickle down. See, I just there, then we are not learning. So we have to learn internally. We have to learn how to take care of Omombe party for no. The executive businessmen plus the polling station. There's no checks and balances.
Yes, your brand TB. Were former deputy CEO. Now, we're a young man. If I'm a channel, I think I feel we did 38 as a 39. And your channel.
When you say me,
Ampa. Your channel was share be nice sales. Would be bear for this, it would be a nice house. Now would be auntie once in beer. A babon tenant will be as, hey, what question bear for this will be auntie? Me said that monitor social media. Man said that who anger on the part of MPP youth. No, me were about to lose a youthful person. I fed about 39. Timini Penny will be dim when I'm a boy branch in it. And Miss a branch to your channel. A baby, I know a year, man, also no. A man to the Mabawa and no more a dear share. Now ya china shim, ne babon tina, who said the who's will be ample air can be said, I then a branch yachina dear, and I'm saying, well, don't quite dear any social media reaction. It sums up the whole thing why we lost the election. Because a branch here, Communion Dawson will be an unconformed person because the non combat trono, a bequetiano. To me, I want to be eating. Say, checks and balances be power, baby.
A honor, empty na me do yiri party for because say Obi wa bemo party no any social sanema. But party no say nipa no party no one for one koshishe man ye you say mommy I will sat down will be a numa. That's when you get in trouble. But you're supposed to be the one with the cane, checking, making sure no. Somebody should have been checking on us. Making sure say Juma.
Many the national chairman, a fair appointee be by the office. Nipa chronic to me catch the national chairman say, no baby or one no, and your party no individual bina. A man they call home into no a honor the allegiance.
Madame will be TV as well because also one
catch the national chairman of the New Patriotic Party.
And the ones I got the post name. Said the party is in opposition.
That is the problem.
Okay. I said that I mega home for no. The page bra.
Donald Trump I at it. Okay, the campaign, some man for man is car.
Even though we billionaire.
Some man for man is
I'm
Yatis Arden and Ghana.
So my man is kind of daddy.
So what should they choose America for international non one and Kofon in his
Dabby and TV, sir. Let's say you call an apple.
Your friends say
Elon Musk call an apple.
Good. Over UK, when Prime Minister, Unyani to me, where to a mamma, Yati baby said news, I news, sending Crowfoot.
But I didn't have finances or
make Kakusi say, since you are a said the tuga,
Medasi.
Because ye 2 minutes or minor the share and Sassian from the song into one fan count crown Crawford. But to show Crawford. But on Crawford's all shows, who make sure say, when ya manasso or mine or so.
Yes.
On Hamilton. Esi say yes, anya sa person me nkuminya no. And they di ehwamu.
Yes.
Because or dream on nkwano. But if you make it a case, say Nana Fredia, you did too many shares on. Why you am so minus one? And only checks and balances now on Econ. And until I'm Mrs. Subona, a party now.
Yenina.
Into Aquaya, when chairman friend now, Utumika San, say, who no fetcher Mr. Mackenzie, who will reduce. Uncle Sir, can be super. Uncle Sir, chairman to me from me in the free.
That's what I can't go, baby.
But you see, it comes back to me, I know. Say ya, need. Into more be. And Tenin San Jero Ubi. So on quantity, and I send be too. Bad. Yasa. From polling station to party chairman, from lowest appointee, if there's anything like that, to the president. Ubi nyai.
My elder brother or crapper, just so crapper. If you are crying over pepe, was it every Saturday and now Friday Biano come to call Kwan. I tried to calm down this because you be near near daddy Wukumasi. Then penifone kwa sarin, Nankofobu fu no catch up so and yashi. Was it? And no Busa said a brandy or your minister was into what me trouble down was Irina na. So when you dear and the side of the German, I said go forward before just so crap. It will be a can.
Some month for to me means I
all right, I'm for it. Aha, a movie television program, the garden tea, many from
we are Megania. We come back on some day.
I saw because I'm a Megabeco,
I'm Mega Martin in Capa.
Every time I got a test about
Major Baco me.
Oh, no problem. Boss will cry the better. Now, it is a Aquaba.
Eja.
And then one kwana buy on.
And then me kwana me ba omo maka no ya chichem obi ko voter region.
Say the G-Tech for buy ye. We say what traditional doctors.
Yes.
Say we almost a tea doctor.
Tea doctor. Ba me dey me tea doctor.
Abezani kan.
So we can tea doctor.
Why am funky fan?
Just had the choose here. Okay, it's young.
Watch man for be one security.
I'm with security. Yes.
Yo, okay. And na me banama ba be bo Ghana for abaso.
Yeah.
Say ye the original Amega Bites eba drama so maji atum. Nti me director ye ban in Samrane say apeke. O se me kanche Ghana for say ye damase say ye the original Amega Bites eba Ghana edwa so no maji atum na mo ye ne sene ye na we na me fa so e de atufu say enye Bites bia na ese monom. Enye Bites bia na ese se wonom. Esesa wo hwehwe original Amega Bites ekira kwan hwe na wankonom ensa bia amana ankofa yare bia amero sentini say original Amega Bites ekuta mis sesi Amega Bites eye Bites runku bia mesrewo eye nsan na mum eye nubuna na ede aye ninti no eye eduro bi wo mu a sabe wonomu a ebo ho ban esa wo yare emma wuntini mu eye den ebiebie wuntini mu ema sabio umoja bi na ntimi endi afurusani wo mu a ni nyina no etuo ebetwa de amawo enti Amega nsane de ye damase se Ghana fo ye de ba ya the whole Ghana wukọ voter region wukọ baby etise Angloga wukọ Keta wukọ Dabala omu cheso obia de atum enti mesere Ghana fo se mama obi fufro mfa eye asokwa ememedane watentina free say original Amega Bites ya make me pacho mo hwo hwe box no anisi TV su ya wo hwe sisi ya box ni say any box tie ye box no yellow mesremu ebinum afakwati kwan so atwa Amega fufuro de agu kromu a omode se mrantie no say we ni Amega no mesrew apart from Amega we ya hu wo TV su ye Ghana flag hwe ene da no Ghana flag eda ha no mesrew uko sport bia na akọ pub bia restaurant na se yeton Amega fufuro ho no ma mesrew menton nom free say o ha wo kidney eno no omodi nroboni eno omodi aye because omo pese omodi say yensa nidin enti mesrew ba bia wo a wo hweme se uko sport bia na se uko wholesale bia ho na wo se wo hwehwe original Amega Bites na wan kofa sa Amega Bites we amfa ma ho a mesrew sa nipa no oye sebe oye kontomponi oye kromfo free say original Amega bitters ya yebo ni dawuro yi eno pe na obehu wo TV so eno pe na obehu no billboard so se eye yedi tumi krata e de ahye yensa se ye betimi aye original Amega bitters into the whole world, the whole Ghana, the whole West Africa, now the whole Africa open and sign your friend original Amega bitters eno e original Amega herbal bitters limited pe ene betimi de Amega edin Amega edi aye bitters mesra bitters no Amega furo bebre aba
ba mo na Amega hoho
yeni Amega hoho no me kam wate ne say apart from yen original Amega we men kono ma Amega bia because ni aka no omai di nuro bia frefra e dey say boys because e dey entia enura wonum ya na ma obabi esori agina so nti ama youth no ato aguso na ese wo mo na emom unya yen bitters ya ye di nubuna papa na ye di a mesro wonum no na esa wo yare afiri say uwo sisi yare sebe untrimu asisi uyo obi a ofro mpa na emom ofro mpa na anu ate ahwe ewo mpa ne so a mesro so obenya original Amega bitters ibi na wonso ode abo wo bra sane ya ma mo piafo ewo empaso oya driver ni watu car from wa to Tamale-Boligatanga to Accra mesra usisi ya wo ya nti ama wo bafia untimi mo adwuma mesra pe original Amega bitters bitters we bitters bi a wono ma me na minimum sanum because of asofudie kakra na
ka wodam kwan so
na ka me na asofudie kwan so nti bitters we enenei se wo brepa na wonum bitters obi ade beche no na ase ne afa kura na waye chese abode afofra wo na masisi wo so nti mesro ba bibia wo bia pebi na director se men kanche wholesalers ne say especially ye wo sabi nipa bonfo akromfo bi omo enam ye wholesalers ne so womu condemn original Amega de tro say original Amega ne cutting we esi ehwe mesro enisia no yellow no say na cutting ne tie Ghana for mo hwe say original Amega bitters enu nie entu ko ba bia na hu cutting we ya mesro we ni original no omu afa kwati kwan bi so afa akire condemn ensa we ya original momu no e de omu fake no na makire say omo dia ne ye original sin we na we na ye fake mesra
what the move fake dem bra
Ghana for ni e wo ni say we ni original no that the fake ni be ba be kire mo we na ye original no enti so wo ba bia na hu cutting we wo ho hu bitters we wo ho a Ghana flag we e dan chen ha no mo a mesra wo e original Amega bitters enti mesra o pa say wo sport to be house mama ni Ghana flag e da ho no ne cutting no e yellow no enti Sabre uye juma ewo pub ana uye sport owner ana uye wholesaler na misra obi eba ho se oba betu mfuturagu wani se ono ni original Amega na ono ni Amega na misra eye director edi se sika twitwiri die we 10,000 Ghana cedis edi ato wo se obi bie obeba be ka tro se original Amega we ye a egu wo shop no eye fake no misra chi se di panigina ho na frɛ yen ba bibie wo bie betu ka aba ho no mo
na mo de kwa na so nkofo ba ho beje
me pacho ye de kokɔ wholesalers ne ho na mo wholesalers ne ho no ana nipa bonfo bi nso asi yachi ana omo nso ni nam se o ma Amega no na ye papa na mum me katre Ghana for say this is the only original Amega bitters in Ghana, in West Africa, the whole world baby bia abanyama yetumi krata say Amega edin Amega no yemfa FDA fu asan ase ama yetumi krata wo bo office e bo say yemfa no ansa papa emfa ma Ghana fo entwitwa bie na omo ho ento wo mo ntimi drive
wo direction no
emma enkrofo entimi numbi ye direction de me pa cho hwe wo hwe katin no ho kuregu na emom ma me nka ncho ye wa amasaman Opa Road Amasaman Opa Road ye ne Bena filling station enedi enhwanimu me pacho bedu ona Amega flag esisi ho bebre se wo pedodo atu amesrew se wo pese wo ton Amega bi ewo sport anase wo ye wholesaler na pese wo tudodo a mesro no anse wo be frɛ ye numbers yi 0548 782585 mesro misi subie mesi den 0548 782585 85 and now say what your friend so 0544 64 1851 0544 64 1851 naje amega bites ni bi fofofo na ton na unsu nyamfa so twitwiri di eba na nya bites bia ana eye bites papa eye natural 100%
authentic
original
amega
bites but then
original amega bites but of akwase de ma nana miensa wicked ba na nkofo side fia obu to na ja before ebe said fia omo papa nana yankwai eti yi ne yakoye o
president god in bezo en wan kensi so beso bia besra me no ko na ni ntini mu
seja o de ni je de ko fie
obi ko bom di akwa me da se ne ya chede
nana primary si na ekoso yi kasa basa atenie enipe muwade biem say na mranti ayeba yenkoso yenhwe cause mranti na metima ga say even though pedifoli bi so ye petition na ye be ko election na yetima fa odwan address na say odwan ne ye obi na ye de na kwakosi ho na obi ate ne ho ye wieye ye lusu ama party na mu chemienu ni nti no ye wen party na mu chemienu no ba ye kan ye mienu evosu bomu no na ka de do so bebreche liman but entokwa basa Android says the last one me read bi don kofojo e book kakra na very instructive say ye ntan kenkan say mante ne social media no e kenkan kakra na peduba hemu de ka na hwehwe kakra na some of our writings on social media they be jai because ni nyina wo sunsu aso internet message kakra say mummy entry break Ronnie akwa aba na say na wuti ye dread na akwa busa questions for who za ho
ti we dey say Arsenal and we need league ni dey nya dey ameyi mi ti we
kame ye nkrofo anka Ronnie anka wo kamo mume because so say won wa yi ipa no bi ati o
obi ati
Ghana for years NS yeti pa enenye hehe enedi tumi ba adwempa edaipa akwankyere pa penindie pa na so wo ye nyina se ben kwasiafo a ewia na edi tumi ahwonza udun sa ben kum kyere yeso ekwan bi so a ewia na edi tumi ahwonza nti se mrante ne maba no mi nsua adebone eso obia okasa yie no me ka kyerɛ so amanfo ahwɛ won so won ya kyerɛ odin ato na mmere no so a won be yi wo ba ko ama wo se wugidi pa se ebia obi ahwɛ wo ayi bi ntino ukura bibi kakra enye no na di buo ni de bebrɛ ni atwa to kra ye party na nya sa na hyebre no enye ne hyehyɛ no se ye be kasa basa ni de bi enka ye hyehyɛ wo ye za na wo ye di NDC for lam na sise no kono no na gro no no oni yesen
wodim yesen
fa no bra wo agro na kire se wo nim odie no na ho na Ghana fo pe ndika se fini kasa boni de emwaye ye ko ye nim no emwaye me god me yimiti se Dr. Bamiana Metanech adekrunti a Metanech ni se me ana me madwene me de kwachiri me de kotitefo no ho won ya ma meto won me kan won ho nsem me bisa won ho nsem me tie won abakosem me hwe bibia no won pese Ghana ko e pa be pue owura kofo so e ma odi san hyehyɛ no so e be pue na na kofo ado so e ma odi san hyehyɛ no so me hwe Dr. Baumia ne krasa adwen pona obetum di akoye ni ono na sa wate ade na se we hu bebia se party no di oman ne ko your minor semo se party no o minor anje party na ntuma tumi medie ho ne dia koyanim nti ni odwen o minor no anase baby anadwen ene o minor hia akoyi no ho na ko medie ho na madwen da ne commitment why na dwen se o de ne ho awuram ojidi ne dae ne bibia mabunu ho hawo ne sa ne manyina me de metia ho na me de madwe edemeko na ne saade a na se me ba na se me bekasa basa basa wo radio so a se nka matwe obi adwen akoso a hwan ne betie ni hwan ne betie ni e adwen a ye de besom man no ene ye adwen ho adwen a ye de besom oman no ene ye adwen ho si ani oman no ho a tumi emedi ho si ama oman na ehu se ye adwen ho a tumi na emedi ho Dr. Bahumi anyo no lose election ma ye disa nkomo ye nyubre ye hu bibia mfum so na bae ye ni ye nokre na Ghana fo hu se ye nu ye ho ye ni ye nokre na Ghana fo hu se ye nu ye ho God me nim sa nkomo yi wada ma o me nya adi
me pese nyambo next week ye ba na ye di 1979 elections no
good
na ye hwe se de PFP ene FSA UNC nchichemu baye na me pesa
be no say ye research ni ye because you can year etwa
bibi so but what would do ni say
because I dey madwin ho
ye de be ending part ni say
what meeting commoners in so
but you see ye nchichemu wire divisions the baye
but the effect of
the division good and what am person ye the effect of the division
so ade ba kon so unim say ye DNDC fo nkoma achia ama ye enwe nkokan unim za ade
sa hu
oh dwe think about it ehede na na kufu do this term eba na nhihye na chere system no ese ye dwe nkokan etumi ma mabunu na ayesua sa ne ama no etumi ye ne ma bi onye mfidie nom ne sa ne ama no ade ne yentumi ndidi di sa nkomo no
one day for abo so matwem
ade ntini yentumi ndidi sa nkomo no ama mabunu na hu se ntimi ye we ya dachi ha na meko they can think of
yentimi amma na
ye ni sa nkomo no ntini aye ntokwa ntini na ye ne ne ama na ba because there's nothing to look forward
to.
So you're protecting whatever you think you have.
But you don't have it.
What you will say? And you think inti sani ama nyina na ese adi tudwa ne Kenya nkrofo adwen no hu say bibi wo ba bia ye betumi aye me wo ocho na ba me sorry I'm thinking about something new to do and obi beka tell me say me na kokra nti no babu no da na ho so adwen yo God me da masi
mati
u frame me ameba
enyam
esuomo
ewiemo
me saya me yare
ai nyakopɔ mwa na yare amoye se yare amoye nyame alma enne na wotwe no me pese besia na yesa edi enkomo kakra anti na fedua enne obeka ye ho no
na me nu aroni
ye besia
me de me nka ne bebu fufuo na medi
ye besia wa kire ho
se so me zaka megan
okay but that's pa Rodi na saying that we start meet back say wa ya
yes
we project awaye on social media we start here almost say social media and MPP no because of elections na ye polarized
yes
we na benku we na define we say uma good morning no pa krampa response no kwa be ba krampo no ya na no wording wo cha good morning keke kra wonyo problem obi adi no o da na depending ba kwa to say we say wo highlight the positives
yes
and go for anti ase the following day na ba ko bi so ato wo highlight all those positives then go for what now boss no was say nyan dai na we ya no say nyan dai na days they say what kind of mo bi wonye wo bi was say we di ba ko we and my papa e woni mu eni and I think say party no we should be proud say a deep contest no obi edi obi aso ne mapa bi esu woni mu no motivation is say go for aso power akra mo mu
oh yeah and there you see God let me say me who say you about opposition still your members need be brave or more recover who share the cost to MPP one anwesh prime minister ayokwe I say MPP members almost assess MPP we have the men but we have to find a way we can keep the men together into share projection am here na all of them good qualities and strength.
Yeah.
If we start with His Excellency
Dr.
Baumia, or a former flag bearer, the most active vice president, or there are a lot of initiatives, Zipline, Gold for Oil initiative nearby, Bediako ye. The second person, Honorable Ken also watch our party 4 times MP, or a maverick, or no any companies. He's giving a lot of employment to people.
Hey, 6.
Hey, sorry, 6 time MP.
I think it's 6.
Sorry, Mufanchemi, 6 time. Also, why are there? Honorable Brian, or you're young, very bold, very dynamic. We see the biggest hotel in Africa. Also, 4-time member of parliament, and 3 times. So
Brian, I think it's a third.
Also, a businessman. We share the 4th person, Honorable Engineer Kwabne Japan, former spokesperson, former press secretary, campaign manager, former general secretary. On social the resume, why are they party? And Honorable Educhum, former deputy minister of education, minister of education. He knew who the way he did so well with the STEM.
Yeah.
So into no educationist. Into we Educhum, no educationist. We share engineer Kwabne Japan, no engineer.
Yes.
We share Brian Kennedy, we businessmen, entrepreneurs, and now we share Dr. Wamuba, no technocrats. So I wanted to show, say, let's highlight all the people. Now, obviously, in my heart, there will be definitely somebody I'll feel say, or no bar or beboa party.
Of course.
But what I don't believe in is say, you beba out openly, we declare, because it doesn't help in the rebuilding process. A bit deeping the cracks in the party, too much. It's some of us they decided say no, let's try and make sure say there will be peace, because here we are. After primaries, the way I know my corner, I make some small history being sure. Politics, especially this, my advice is to the young ones.
Okay.
Politics, they are the people so be per se or contested primaries on your money starting. So the so we need primaries, they are the people on besan back on board on your money continue journey. And now, obedi president, there will be another group of people on no appointments. People should know, say, and you be obeying appointments. You see, those who have served in government, a lot of them the candidates because some believe you say candidate ni win your position.
Yes.
Luckily, for me personally, in the last 4 years, I was not in government.
Yes.
I was doing my private business. But me realize say as a private business person, all I needed was the people I know in various government institutions to get opportunities. Maybe I said, oh God, maybe I'm a procurement manager or Ghana Health, and I saw Cocoa Board, and I saw Hasia. Once I know you, I can get the opportunities to take care of my family. I don't need to know the president. I don't need to know the president. It is a free-hander. You can still benefit without having to know the president. A lot of people have forgotten that. So the mistake they make, they say, Obia feel say I have to know the candidate before I can benefit.
Jabby.
But Gordon, sit back and ask yourself, say, MPP, the 8 years no, Omoma benefiting us. Did they know the president personally?
Jabby. And you look right.
But break home and share MPP t-shirts.
Aye.
So don't think, say, by coming out and attacking your fellow party member and now being benefit free. There's people they didn't do anything. But through luck and through their networking and almost benefit here. And so not all of you can get opportunity to serve in government. Some of you some of us and I've come to the decision say all I want is for my party to be in government.
Yeah.
If my party is in power, I know where to pass for my Papa movement. So when I see people attacking other people, look, to win an election and yet state machinery never win election. And your policies.
Government
yes, and your policies and your governance structures. Do you know what it takes to win an election, Gordon? People. Politics is a game of numbers.
Yes.
So in opposition, advice I'm my members, they say in opposition, so you have to learn to make friends. you cannot afford to make enemies because you need the friends to win the power. Some of us, we are thinking about how to win power and come back in government for MPP. Because at the end of the day, no, none of the flag bearers on their own can win us power. And now Ushemuswa, Omo think say their flag bearer is more important than the party. No, Omo causing problems within the party. But let me repeat that again. Those who believe say their flag bearer is more important than the party, no, Omo causing problems.
I said they wish I would because flag bearer was such a party, no, and of course I saw what's a party. No?
Yes.
It is a wolf flag bearer who to chair party now. What's a party? So I said a very form.
Thank you.
Was party in a vehicle.
Yes.
To move to chair vehicle.
Yes.
And to said they won't go baby.
Yes. Omo now they are not willing to come on board and they are not thinking about the party's interest. Yes. So the youth, no, advice I'll give them is say, yes, you can campaign for your candidate because God, you know, say, despite all this, no, possible say whoever wins, no, the other aspirant might end up becoming minister.
Oh yeah.
Very possible.
Oh yeah, very possible.
That's a obey minister. How will you get a position or appointment under that person's ministry? Because Munkai said the internet never forgets.
Kwabe Japan is 63.
Yes. Minister Pode, it doesn't matter your age. Anybody can become a minister.
But just away 63.
Yes.
Obetime the position.
Yes. All of them.
But Champon is 54 as I said.
Yes.
Position be obetime di. Dr. Duchum.
All of them.
Yeah, so all about Japan on the years or one per ministerial appointment.
Yes.
But Obi win be a Francis and Yak all about Japan be win. Na MPP ni be win be a president. When the catcher will say all about Japan will bet na ko pre a contract one.
Yes.
And tell me I'm lying.
So they should be careful with some of the things they are writing because who try now? The internet, it doesn't forget to. Now so now drop it, we screenshot it.
Let the whole.
If you be one day ko jeep ejuma or because I assume if you trophy in some trophy on how. So I feel say leadership no. Since I say party no, I say the communication director and say possible the social media for no. You fair all the various camps. No more one say me pamucho attempt na ya doso. Since I need everybody should stop attending na moye or social media and boa party because it damages the party brand. Because you see, nobody is doing that. But we should do that on behalf of the party. We should think about the party's interest. Because in some canon, and this one they will use it against us.
Brian is 52.
Brian is 52. Yes. In some canon, NDC for they will use it against us. You go you fit too much. And a Ghana for us, the American said to say American earlier on. MPP for Munjai de Muya no, MPP for Munjai de Muya no. Gordon, I'm pleading with the youth. Say, let's run smooth campaign. Make did you be at them? See, there, Obiya Bonia, you better candidate to the chief first. Now say, assume see A for be supporting. Now before I did attempt. See, as another no a kumao who declare problem, when declare problem, when you neutral problem. It shouldn't be like that, and we shouldn't force people that they must come out and declare. Because me, the genuine, I believe the open declaration are the big problems the bread party. No.
But me so the na kama me say and can this say the problem eba. Obetima ye open declaration. Yes. So far as I say, we campaign now we yes. Obeka be decent campaign. Yes. So what I say, me support to me jidi say no obetimenya. And then my emo them upon any can wasem. In fact, in political communication, don't mention the name of your opponent.
Yes.
But radio, instead say you be focus on projecting a candidate, no, and now you support opponent to the side.
80% most of the people on social media, most of the people on social media, about 80% of who post no, it's about the other opponent, about the other person.
And before you say yeah, if say. Yeah, prosecute two or more, yeah, persecute two or more, yeah, investigate two or more. Obi ko bia, you say, oh, hey, can you imagine?
We should stop that. We should stop that. I mean, for example, and American says, he said, Obiya Bonia, the candidate or supporting, here they are judging, which is so wrong. Because we are all MPP members. And I am sure we also mistrust will start. So even after primaries, no can you say back together now. Oh, who are so serious? Why did you attempt? You give me say bit my campaign my MPP. Meanwhile, we need everybody to win the power. But I think so because there's a vacuum. There's no leadership. When I say there's no leadership now, I say because you're campaigning to obia your
leadership na sounds so no because campaign no or my weekend or man careful can be as say and support A and I support B. General Secretary Kasa Obekasa baby no na nkofo atwitwa
yes
30 seconds
what
the be a prefer and why you said was support to waste 22 seconds where the BB one would say even 1 minute go back I'll be telling you meaningful you be
from the general secretary to the acting chairman to the communicator to members of parliament to even a minority leader. I have seen people attacking them, which is wrong. Because of primaries, people are getting attacked left, right and center. I said CC are free fall. Everybody's assuming say, oh, once you read primaries need there we'll come back together, but it shouldn't be like that.
Now reconciliation enough for more
and that from reconciliation is a very difficult task to do.
Reconciliation, it is a very difficult thing to do. It is something that a lot of people are taking for granted with their politics. Now what try to mama so what did me ratem what did me amatem e bi kwa me de metimi wo did me amatem bi kwa metimi de achewo na imagine so did me ratem na me ne me le wofi e wo se ekosia da bi e ka me ne wo behia na e badwintwe party no ho na me kra me le wofi se me kosia asumasi na akwadwintwe party no ho what do you expect say me kwa would think about
exactly. Because people forget say yenia a MPP for. We should start seeing it say yenia MPP for. We don't need to attack everybody. Speak positive about our candidates now. If you speak positive about our candidates now, I don't think say the confusion beba. See according a month ago I mean sure say obetime e free as we see camp. No wa call obi for camp so kosrano. Why you can say all the yenia ba dem akra intokwa besi. Intokwa besi na say a brand to be in birthday. Minimum dada or other camp who did birthday ayaw and I'm young wishing happy birthday you projected in the picture to a man happy birthday I am to kwa more camp say and I got the new picture I told him I wish happy birthday and I'm a day 31st be trouble yaw before presidential primaries we were brothers and friends yes.
And the social media we do we atem na we career we go say 31st twam in 60 days time na afeni e be na mfo bi wana
and that is going to be a difficult task.
It's going to be very difficult. And I speak
and that me believe you say some of us some of the people who are seeing say omo more liberal minded sebe enfane say yenua anko ya ma asumesi asumesi bi asumesi si ayen betimi no makoka say mu de enye hwe mu ni amombra back ni yenye juma together na say me didi ni pa corner tema betimi na akoka say ombra on board enye possible so didi na tema betimi akoka say ombra number support your candidate enye possible. So we need to get more people to come out to preach the peace card, because it looks as if say obia ejai obia nse de onye jope, because that's in your train say a real prime minister na fe apache up. The last prime minister Yekoye, whether we like it or not, no, a former MPP member Alan ojai party no wako for me almost UP plus is that what we want? Do we want to go down that same road again? Because Kai said, "Tina na mature me social media say UP plus when pamuchopi sisi ano ye ni aye opposition party so inti muncha MPP sem na mo keka no na mo fa ma adwen ko aban no mo sis na NDC, because as opposition parties there we are all on one side, because at the end of the day no we will need everybody to come and support the party to win power. Me no I want MPP to win power. So before Obey Bibiano decide, they say, I will not attack him, because after the election, we will need each other to win power. Yeah, I'm sure we will after prime minister. Man, and you say, say, maybe candidate we need there, and they say MPP needs a winning general election. I will go for team. In conference, I don't believe so. Flag bearer more important than the party, and that is where my problem is. Because we a true party person, you will not have that mindset. And I'm a buana. Debbie, if you're a true part, because then I'm my example, say Sankofuno, and say Momotia say, MPP ba power. You don't even need to go to Jubilee House. You don't know to even know the president. you might know Obia or ye Juma Obia obetimi opportunities. I think a honey na ma man for be
me afa me ho example. Me MPP ba mu 2017. Me wo ho na Kobrampo for apia do na fen virus. Efrem me say opeso ni me ye adwuma e wo 6000 as PR.
Yes.
And I'm so okay. Timemfa me CV emra na. If I start to kwa na me perform me tikaka because I didn't actually want to go into you know. And I'm the man. Oh no, catch you wash it no. And the master tell my man dey say anything. E be si ne ene me share na Akufo Addo a. Na Akufo Addo. Enim se na me enu 6000.
You see? Onim.
In fact, na say ya OSP che me after that no. Me ne the runi that's be ni etwam na say oh. Yes oh ho me say sadia ye ba opposition me ye nkwochia no. Eti fochi ekwa no wo. Eti me go me din yin introduce ye ho edi ko kaka no but God, were you not the one who was arrested recently by OSP? And I'm saying yes. No say what was your crime? And I'm here wonim se me adu 6000.
Wow, look.
Wonim da.
Wonim.
No. Wonim da.
Enti who God in Mamimbusa. The last prime minister. Were you before Yabapa were you involved? You're not involved.
Debbie.
But you got an opportunity.
Yes, my involvement was say I'm a media person.
Yes.
And virus would say loyally this no. I was integral part of Sadia no.
Yes.
But now we said the women out and out say Mijina campaign mu say this.
Mami inta mi busa question say the time the former president Nana Akufo Addo or contested Alan.
I'm prime minister. I wasn't involved.
Apart from
question, yes.
Those who were involved, you didn't say Sankofunu na ombenya. Thank you.
And your munina.
I feel the start they make and your munia.
Oh, they say virus.
Yes.
They say virus. Yeah, 2014. 2014 primaries. Yeah, that was the last primary between Anado and Alano. Virus wasn't in.
He wasn't around. I was around, but he wasn't around.
No, you
see, I mean my example. They say so they should remember say and yet omomuye primaries no. Nia no munya opportunities to serve in government.
Matthias.
I feel so the
Matthias
yes. So they should but maybe me person Matthias say so what buying what power tell the former president Kufo kind because you see Kufo former president Kufo making such statement say better say obe serve as a messenger in government than as general secretary in position. That statement a very very deep statement.
Yes,
I'm not for Shanantia and I mean my example ni say what buying what power ebia obi a unimo benya opposition with one of the government agencies obetimi aboa wo
tie na say ya ye chiche MPP for call police headquarters ba kon ni achi social media for ibi e wo ho na general secretary national organizer mo ekoi former general secretary of MPP John Bodu emu nyina ekoi
come ba ho me say me
yes
me ba ho
na hefa ni ejina enye corridor so interestingly me two men me see from no na me amenu Eric J Eric J say we see NEIP they allowed him to bring in his car.
You see
it will no koye meet we baby koye headquarters no we pay by na car na tu car na tu na ba be gina online Eric J atenemu a otuko me wa na we former deputy MD John Boyd former general secretary Obiaka Egwabonte
yes
lawyers Pedro Obiaka Egwabonte enti ye no na che we say enye se wo beyi wani makodi di Obiaka say me support we
thank you
na better benefit from MPP being in power.
That is the fundamental case I'm making. We just did our party in power, but it looks as if say baby feel say the omo here because omo pay appointments. But what they don't know is say any omo here no be appointments.
Any possible.
But when you support a party we need no more power. When your appointment at least we bring opportunities. So I believe say you paying for and I say a lot of the youth understand say opportunities need there once a party be power you don't need to know the candidate personally.
Yes.
You don't need to serve a Jubilee. You can be in Tamale, you can be in you can be in Kumasi, you will still get opportunities. But they hear me say you need your party in power. And NDC are buying our power. Would they give police laws to NPP members? No. No. But in Kanyanya party and our power there, at least we can fight for our members to get positions. That is why some of us need push say, look, MPP is paramount. The party is paramount. Don't think say flag bearer is more important than the party. No matter how strong the general is, if the horse is weaker, you cannot win the race.
Of course.
If the party is weak, no matter how strong the candidate is, we will not win. So it is sometimes it is even better to have a strong party and a weak candidate than to have a weak
stronger candidate than a weak party. In fact, most often 99%.
Yes.
Sebu was stronger party. Now candidate ni strong party ni beti push them.
I can tell authority say the president, the current president John Mahama, it is the strength is in the party. Yes. NDC is stronger than the current president.
Yes.
And NDC won the election for the current president.
Yes.
Because they believe that the strength is in the party. Because Ushema ni votes no nya no.
Ankosru 100,000.
Ankosru. So it tells you that is the strength is with the party.
I know he was a weaker candidate,
but the party was strong.
Yes.
So for us, some of us to know, let's fight to make sure that we have a solid party. Once we have a solid party, we can bring a good candidate support.
MPP went into 2024 with a weaker party.
Thank you. So if we're not careful, if our party is weak, even if any somebody appear stadium, but be winning.
Aye.
Somebody appear stadium, crab out, candidate, be winning.
And now, 2016 elections, MPP had a stronger candidate and a stronger party.
And then we won.
And we won the election
by a huge margin.
Yes, and yes, record the BC Ghana.
The BC that
ruling government. Abrante John Mahama. Yeah, well, pen second term.
When ya
because near was stronger.
Yes.
I was that time now. You Kofi Yama Polafoko mu Ekofi.
Yes.
Baseka Polafoko mu Kofi no. And that party near stronger. We would have lost that election abysmally.
Yes.
But because we had a stronger party, the party was united everybody around the party flag. Say that's why. Now OSPs will be no when they just 2 minutes.
Yes.
And running the publications be a basse OSP CZ Dr. Mustafa Hamid Sheikh Neniama Nisika ne Japade Sawabwa.
Hey,
oh my issue statement.
How many issue statement?
Mustafa Hamid lawyers issue statement. Almost said the panier cry ye.
Hey,
Obwa.
Because meaning video no
Obwa
of Mustafa Hamida. I mean say or court supporting I'm so saying the case near useless. And I think later in the day the OSP for the issue statements to show that you see what problem I want to say MPP time my main Busa was saying with Gordon MPP time we were not using the media through the security agencies. FIC Busa who a media person why na director of FIC
minimum
who need that
Dabi
and you only use FIC. Thank you. And NBC they do him.
I got you.
Thank you. And then FIC. You CID. You OSP. You UOCO. You NIB. And there's our Attorney General.
It's our cyber crime, cyber security.
And there's our Attorney General. Omunia use PR effectively.
Yes.
You see, MPP, we have to be careful. I don't know, make answer. They want to paint the party as a corrupt party.
Yes.
It is not about the individuals who. Omo person one Ghana for who say MPP party no a corrupt party because they are specialists in propaganda.
Yes.
Into the end they say make it strong say no, this is not the case. And it's not me fight to say we have to be united.
Yeah.
Because in united no matter propaganda no use no they cannot defeat us. And give time and Galamsey issue no. Omo Magana for impression say within 7 days we solve Galamsey. We are in our 10th month. May God may their souls rest in peace. Former defense minister now and Omo Perishian may their souls rest in peace. If for anything they should declare a state of emergency if they really want to fight.
Yes, FIC director no Mr. Kwakudia. Mrs. Stars, no your board member. And now, me that. In the picture, quite how I mean.
Thank you. Because here, no, we didn't believe, say, for security agencies no be any say issue statement na about in the public
near kwachi Rambo style
but when we there bibia no mo issue statement because they want Ghanaians to believe say MPP a corrupt party that is the agenda it's here na say making sure say we unite and bring everybody together because no matter what they throw at us no I've always been saying they say look a united MPP party we can never ever lose an election in Ghana. We share records now. If we are united, there is no way NDC can defeat us. But most of the time, Yankasa issues and they send into opposition. That is why some of us are fighting. Say, look, after Prime Minister, they are at the first stage. We are electing a flag bearer. But the people behave say you elected president. And I'm and your president they elect you. You elected flag bearer. After flag bearer, I feel na you pray for president. But the say if they are wasting too much energy on the flag bearer issue. But after flag bearer, we have to come together and fight the NDC. And I'm so there's a lot of work we have to do. A lot of work.
Okay. Mati, I was for NT we and then come on Nina Ebane we former DMD was State Housing Company Limited Ron Nico and then Obekame Hono and now of course now for at Fidiajiman. So Ebeka ho elia ema yedi enkombo yes so dem di wo 30 seconds bi message wa be ma wo bia na say e face ya wo chebusuafo ade e fa so
kakra mechanics e with tie for ne say me pomocho p especially MPP members yen dream party no yen dream party no en sema ye ka fa yen ho no enye enboayen e bia obedwin say de o kan no ugu onyonku fi na beboa o candidates no but what the general election is pamucho obi anye clean campaign obi anka ne candidate no positive messages na area the obi wini bia no ne about together I believe it's 2028 we shall retain power and we shall defeat the NDC
inshallah. All right, tabusa for yedinina ebise fast da kese emma gastro mixer nature's medics for and the gastro mixture eba abonte say stomach ulcer how typhoid fever who did say we ya kwaji gastro mixture ni bi menso plus mixture so yenu ano ma na to the bia bosome ne so anam ho akire mu no mo kwaji menso plus mixture prostate plus mixture so ade ya ne say obeda na 30 minutes bia no aso na dwonso de untimi so de kwa ensie wiye ntine kwale kwaji bi kwa repass ventures or cancer drug lane na boachi heba Ecus Pharmacy Ashama ni nyina no ebi wo hono ma obi ta kwakwagye chocho soap and cream patch kwale kwaji bi udi dware no na de bi so extra na wo honam no atoso so ama kama high sense for promo ye twemu me si me nyankotoy 28th October to 8th November and that's a 5th which means 3 days to go by Friday no more we okay letting patch high sense for air condition no matiso omo ye promo into bia enkotobi high sense for the made airful na the quality no so the ejina so den original omega herbabitis impacho increase energy stamina enhance overall well-being and digestive support no so betimi abo akamaka mo WhatsApp man upper road opposite Benab filling station from I was 0548782585 0544641851 yani your original omega betes cements vital herbal mixture pacho yesi yare bia be fe ne sciatica ya pa koji cements vital herbal mixture ni bi na and then capsules oboba obetimi ato yesi low libido oba ene mema nyina no oba low libido ya pa enti yesi monkoji bi na bibia enti emra so kama tabia takum emema nyina Supreme Court judge wako di asem wo circuit court baabia high court na wudi fa tabia takuma ba eba bidi me nyina akagina me kola kwaji bi na abobo matches na watimi edibem adongo emi producer akalan GH eka ho enmu chichi fide na efruma masa ebi Billy emu nyina eka ho of course keju kweku ene mi general manager ene wono so ma opportunity this abontin chema wutumi se menka chu bia so wo chia wo bia wodamase see the musician in Kwan with the mass. I can't cham with the men or see the so timid to be alone. Obedi so no wenya na when him say eventually no he will prevail Yakopon Etinachi. If I'm Gordon, Asare-Bediako, then we channel pa, ye be share movement in the morning with Kwekudero. Good night.